You're listening to Your Moment of Hope. Here's your host, Billy Peterson.
God has the final word. He has the authority, and it's His voice that you need to listen to in your life. That's what we're going to be diving into today on the podcast. Before we do, you could do me a huge favor. I work really hard to try to make sure this content is short and impactful for you. If you've been enjoying it, please tell a friend about it. Get them connected. That would mean so much. All right, let's jump in. Let's resolve to not ever confuse what God has said with what people might or might not say. It's easy to get lost and discouraged in the thought of what other people are thinking about you. What are other people saying about you? And I think the reality is the enemy will often use some of the people closest to you to really get to you. Your love for them can blind you to how the enemy might be using them. Just because they said something doesn't mean you have to receive it. Just because they might think it doesn't mean that it is. Just because they were right before doesn't mean they've got it right this time. God has the final word. He has the authority. It's His voice that you and I need to take to heart. And He says you are chosen. He says you are redeemed in Jesus. Let that voice and that truth be the loudest in your mind. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today on the Your Moment of Hope podcast. What did you do today? You grew closer to God. You invested some time into your faith and into your walk with Him. That is a big win, my friends. Thank you so much. Next time on the show, when God seems silent, what do? I can't wait to explore that with you. For now, keep walking forward in faith, my friend.
Thanks for joining the Your Moment of Hope podcast. If you'd like to keep the hope coming, download the Q997 app from your app store today.